Hello my friends, this is Linol Anderson here with you guys with a brand new YouTube BitChute video. And my friends, I'm here in Prague, Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic. Show the viewers what we're looking at here, this massive church. And take a look at what we have here. We got the illuminated eye that you see that the elites of the world use right at the very top there, right? Very occultic scenes here. So for today's video, my friends, I'm actually going to be taking you guys for a tour into the underground torture chambers, okay? But I want to give you guys a little bit of history lesson before I show you the footage, okay? So I'm just gonna, before we get to it, I'm just gonna encourage everybody to hit that subscribe. As I say, subscribe to survive. I covered it all from NWO, the powers that be, Nibiru, reptilians, extraterrestrials, interdimensional beings, how it all connects together. So make sure you subscribe. Plus, I'm on tour in Europe, okay? We're in Prague now. We're going to Greece next month, UK, all right? So make sure you subscribe for all that content. Now let's just get right to it, my friends. So I just wanted to tell you, before I show you the underground dungeons, I just want to give you a little history lesson. Because, you know, I like to expose the dark reptilian roots of Christianity, okay? A lot of people out there think, you know, they love their religion. Christians, you know, they think, oh, it's amazing, you know, we spread the gospel and Jesus, it's such a beautiful thing, but they don't understand how this religion came to be. It wasn't spread through the world by love, peace and love and this and that, and people sharing the good news. No. It's got a bloody history, and a lot of that history stems from this place and other places in Europe, my friends, in the medieval times, okay? And as you can see, here, it's very religious here, okay? It all stems from the Catholic Church, okay? Christianity pretty much comes from the Catholic Church. There was a sect of Christianity before the Catholic Church, but you wouldn't know about that, because the Christianity that you have today, and no, I'm not just talking about Catholics, I'm talking any religion that you belong to right now that is a sect of Christianity comes from the Catholics, whether you want to believe it or not. A lot of people want to say, oh, I'm not a Catholic. Yeah, Catholics are into satanic stuff, or it's very corrupt and evil. I'm not that though. I'm Protestant, I'm this, I'm that. Well, my friends, let's just put it this way. If your Bible doesn't have all, like over 80 books, if it doesn't have the book of Enoch and all those books they took out, then you're reading a Catholic Bible. If you're reading King James, you're reading Catholic Bible. The Council of Nicaea and Emperor / Pope Constantine took the Bible and they edited it and put a bunch of their doctrine in that matches all this ancient pagan religions, okay? So the Bible you're reading right now, unless it's the Ethiopian Bible that has all the books, all 80 books, not the 60 whatever books, okay? You're reading a Catholic Bible, you're following a Catholic doctrine, okay? I just want to make that very clear. So pretty much what the Catholics did, my friends, is they forced their beliefs on all the people, and if they didn't change their beliefs to go along with their new religious system, they were tortured to death, pretty much, okay? And we're going to show you the footage of the torture chambers. What kind of people are tortured? People with blasphemy. So anybody who spoke out against the church and their doctrine, you'd be tortured to death, pretty much, okay? Witches were tortured to death as well. Anybody accused of witchcraft, even if there's very little evidence of it. What was considered witchcraft? Maybe something like holistic healing, right? Maybe stuff that just, you know, yoga, meditation, that was considered evil. Oh, you're gonna burn for doing that, right? Now, some evil people were put in that there as well. There were criminals, people who were murderers and stuff, true. But that doesn't change the fact that blasphemers, heretics, so if you spoke out against the Catholic doctrine, you were tortured, okay? If you did not conform to the new Catholic religion when they started to take over, you were murdered. Look up the papal inquisitions. Millions of people worldwide murdered by the Catholic Church. Okay? This is how Christianity spread throughout the world. They would go to country, they would go to aboriginals, natives, right? In these other lands. You don't conform? Genocide, right? So that is how you get your Jesus. Okay? So Christians want to think, oh, it's so beautiful, God is spreading the message. No. It was spread by evil NWO elites. As you can see, we got the eye right there. NWO elites. If you don't conform, you're gonna be tortured. That's how you got your Christianity today. And that is the book you're reading was edited and pretty much put together by these people, and you guys want to think it's holy. Hey, each to their own. I love you guys, but it is time to wake up. Everything in this reality, my friends, everything is a creation of these NWO elites to make you worship their reptilian gods. At the end of the day, it is all reptilian Anunnaki worship. So we're gonna get right to the footage of the underground caves, which I believe everything here is all a reptilian creation. And you know, torture chambers, yeah, sounds like something the reptilians would do. I'm sure there's a lot of underground reptilian activities. So take a look at the footage, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you've subscribed, and if you want to help support the channel, join me on Patreon. I'll leave a link down below, or you can buy me a coffee for my efforts to travel the world and show you guys this footage. Any support means the world to old Linol, because I'm going all over. All right, links are down below. Until next time, have a good one. Enjoy the footage. Hey, my friends, Linol here with you guys.
So
we're here at the torture chambers, so let's take a look.
This house was built in mid-30s century, approximately the same area we have in Australia.
Careful with the stairs.
I said in 16th century, some cells in the old town served as archaeologist laboratories. Some other cells at the time were used as prison, torture chambers, or dungeons. So this is for convicts, also were sentenced to death. This is where they were imprisoned and tortured before being executed on the old towns. Where executions took place on a public place because they were supposed to be shown for people. This is what people did for fun. They like playing cards, playing dice, and pushing executions. So about execution methods, the most popular execution method was hanging with a noose or beheading. Not poisonous water, it was drinkable water, but if you drink too much, it just kills you. It's called waterboarding, or waterboarding. And the execution method, burning. I said John Haas was burned, that Manu statue was on the Old Town Square. So this method was used for heretics or witches. Yes, between 15th and 17th century, there were many trials with witches in Bohemia. If a woman was accused of witchcraft, she was burned, and if she survived uninjured, it was taken as a proof that she was really a witch, and she was tortured. Part of the method of torture of women accused of witchcraft was that they had to sit on a beam which was sharp. They put some weight on her feet to make it even more painful and uncomfortable.
So if she died, she was a witch. If she survived, she was really a witch, and then they stopped.
Yes. If she died, it was taken as a proof that she was innocent. If she survived and nothing to happen to her, it was taken as a proof that she was witch and she was tortured. How to say what was better? So, and the execution method was boiling. You could be thrown into boiling water. In this way were executed poisoners, those who poisoned someone, or falsified, those who falsified a document. I said in 10th century you killed mother-in-law, you were not even imprisoned, it was okay, but 16th, 17th century you falsified a document and you were executed by boiling. It was stricter. And a gruesome execution method, quartering, as 4 horses stretched each arm or leg of the person, and then body was separated into 4 quarters. This was only for men. For women, then something which was not much better. Women would be boiled in alive, typically for unfaithfulness, adultery. They were set in the wall, head upside down, so they felt unconscious, and they also starved to death. Nothing to eat, drink, no air to breathe, or similar execution method, you could be buried alive. So let's go to the other room.
Jeez. This is the kind of things that happen. All brought to you by the Catholic Church. This is your origins of Christianity.
Another execution method, you could be eaten alive by rats, mice. They put rats into cage which had no button. Then they put this open cage onto body of the tortured person. Body was warm, which was uncomfortable for rats. So rats tried to escape and they could only escape through the body of the person, so they ate him. Very slow and painful death. So these execution methods I've talked about were used till 18th century, but there were some executions even more recently. During Cold War, second half of 20th century, this country, Czechoslovakia, at the time was a part of Eastern Bloc, Soviet communist regime, totalitarianism, and in 1950s, which was the toughest era, there were also political executions. So in 1950s, 248 Czechoslovak people were executed for political reasons, including one lady, Vlada Hodáková, who was hanged in 1950 for political reasons. Then in 60s, 70s, and 80s, there were no political executions anymore, but death penalty was still legal. Death penalty was abolished after November 1989, after the end of communism. So currently the heaviest legal penalty in our country is life sentence. You can be imprisoned till the end of your life, but you cannot be executed. The last execution in this country was in spring 1989, about half year before death penalty was abolished. Who was executed in 89? A man who killed several people, including his pregnant wife. And last executed woman was in 1970s. A young woman who intentionally ran over some 25 people. She was driving a lorry truck. People were waiting for a truck on a platform, so she ran over them. And then there was an examination, and they asked her if she regretted what she had done. She said she only regretted that she hadn't killed more people. So she was executed.
Well, my friends, I guess we gotta spin the wheel of torture.
Yes, sir. Yes.
A better spin here. And looks like it landed on the colo, whatever that is. Alright, my friends, so I gotta go get coloed now. Okay, I found the colo. Here it is. Mamma mia. I guess that's what I'd get for not wanting to take that thing they want you to get, if you know what I mean. Or my views on the 5D ascension and all that. I guess I'd be thrown into there, not conforming to the powers that be. That's what this place was for, you know, for those who didn't conform to the Catholic Church. Well, my friends, old Linol here with you guys one last time. Prague was pretty cool, I must say. Pretty cool, you know. We saw a lot of cool things here. End of the day, you know, we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep seeing all these places and keep on unraveling the mysteries of these places, you know. And it's clear that Prague was a place heavily influenced by the Roman Catholic Church. As you can see, we got all these religious statues everywhere, all throughout the place, you know. This is where your Christianity began. I'm not sure if it's Prague exactly, but it is a creation of the Illuminati powers that be, and it spread throughout Europe and the rest of the world. All creations of the Roman Catholic Church. That's where it originated, and that's that, my friends. So people think they're out there worshiping the one true God. Well, you're worshiping the one true Anunnaki god, that's for sure. Enlil, Enki. There's nothing divine about it. It's all very dark stuff. It's a very dark place here, I must say. It's beautiful here. There's a lot of light here too. There's a lot of darkness too, and a evil history behind it, as you can see with the torture chambers. So beautiful though, beautiful place. So yeah, my friends, you know, join me on Patreon, of course. We got tons of exclusive content down there, so lots of stuff you didn't get to see here in this YouTube video. Link is down below. Till next time, we're going to Exercise, Germany next week to see some giant formations there in the world's biggest Gothic church in Cologne. So make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe, my friends, and follow us on Patreon too. Links are all down below. Lionel signing off.